here with Twala. Yes, perfect. Did I get it right? Yes. Fist bump on that. Coggins from Twala Intimates. And we are here to discuss her lingerie line. And I wanted to get started to ask you about your background, how you got into lingerie, how you got into fashion. So,
I got into fashion going to school in college, but I was into fashion way before then. I was in fashion as a teenager. Ralph Lauren was my inspiration. I loved him. I totally loved him. I even have a polo tattoo of Ralph Lauren, the polo, the horse and rider.
Tell me how you got into lingerie and what your motivation was to start your own line.
I love lingerie. I've been shopping for lingerie since I was in my 20s. I would buy outfits that wouldn't fit. They wouldn't fit the curvy woman, the natural woman. They would fit skinny women. And I went and would cut and paste, basically, just cut and resew what I wanted and refix what I wanted. I'm a well-rounded person. I see things black and white. I see things with color. I see things, I just see things, I see the beauty in things. And that's kind of what I hope that people see in my line, is the beauty that I see.
Tell us about your style as far as how many pieces you have right now, all the way from, you know, the long teddies to the 2 pieces.
I have 12 pieces right now, which I totally love. I think that they fit the curvy woman. I am fascinated with them. They're the most current style that I have. I'm currently looking at the 40s.
Excellent.
That time era.
Tell us more about what you have on the website. I think you mentioned 12 pieces, so go into detail about that if you can.
I have a couple of robes that I totally love. One of them is called Rose. It's a burgundy color. It also comes in black. One of the things that I love about my line is the details.
Yes. And you were at the LA fashion show last week or 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Amazing success.
That was unbelievable. I had a strong staff that helped me, walked me through everything. The models were unbelievable. The vibe was just beautiful.
And the press was amazing to you. They raved about your line. I mean, that's a huge accomplishment.
I got a couple of compliments.
And the LA press is not easy. So congratulations on that. No, they're not easy. So congratulations on that. That's a huge accomplishment. The burgundy outfit is my absolute favorite.
The rose robe.
Yes. And the teddy bear was a nice...
Yes.
Can you tell us who furnished the teddy bear?
Bear My Secrets.
Awesome.
A lady named Alyssa. She owns Bear My Secrets, and currently what we're doing is putting a piece of my lingerie into the back of the bear, and so that way then come Valentine's Day, come Christmas holidays, any of the holidays, you have a teddy bear that has a lock and a key, and you can use that.
It's awesome. It was a great addition to that piece that you had at the LA fashion show. I loved it.
That's the piece that goes in the teddy bear.
Awesome. As far as education, what was your path? How did you get to learn?
I went to college just for some basic classes, but basically my husband encouraged me whenever I was in my 30s. He kept encouraging me to you know, focus more on lingerie, focus more on fashion, because that's what I loved. And lingerie is a passion that I have. I think that that a lot more women are empowered by some of the lingerie pieces that I design. So I believe my line is all about transitions. Women go through transitions in life. They go through marriage, they go through divorce, they go through dating, they go through, they just go through bodily changes, they go through menopause. And I believe that my lingerie makes a woman feel empowered and feel beautiful about themselves.
How do you pick your models, especially when it comes to the website and to the fashion shows? And what do you look for?
I look for women that are highly motivated and that don't get embarrassed very easy. I look for women that love their bodies. Period.
Well, they were confident last night on the runway.
Yes.
So it's great to see that.
Huge.
It's great to see that. How do you go to the pattern? How do you get to that point where, you know, you think of something in your mind and then you get it to the concept? I mean, as far as, you know, that concept.
I have a pattern maker. Excellent. And I don't do anything on computer right now. I do everything by hand. And so her name is Ondine. She's a great pattern maker. She is fabulous in all areas. But she does all my pattern making.
And when she does the pattern, does she test it out on an actual model?
We have a test model. We use her, and then we start with the size 6. and then we go up to size 12. So we currently go from we currently go from 2 to 12, and then we're currently working on a size 16.
From the 12 pieces that you have, what inspired the concept and the line that you have now?
You know, I just looked at a lot of magazines. I watched TV. I looked at a lot of interesting things that intrigued me. But basically, it was mainly what I liked.
Awesome, and that's really what you have to go with, right?
Yes.
As far as your gut and what your interest is. We had some very interesting questions that came up. And for those of you that are watching, what I do is that I use Twitter to solicit questions from fans. And many of them go to your website, they take a look, and then they tweet back to me some questions. One of them was, will you open a flagship store, and if so, in what city?
I love L.A., it's been good to me, but I think that I would open the flagship store in Seattle because that's my home base. But again, L.A. would never be out of the question.
Another one that I thought was very interesting was about a men's line. Do you think that you would ever go into boxer briefs and robes and things like that for men?
I think that's sexy. I think that men's clothes are sexy, men's boxers are sexy. I wouldn't rule it out.
Okay, and how about linens? Because someone asked about that too. They said, well, gosh, if you have the teddy bear and the lingerie, how about the linens?
I like the idea, and it's never crossed my mind. But it's still open. I mean, it's a great idea.
Okay, great. Someone wanted to know about a catalog, and as of right now, is going to your website the only way to purchase your items?
Going to the website is the only way to purchase.
Okay, and
online.
Okay, and tell us your website one more time.
It's TwalaIntimates.com.
Is there any consideration to go into yoga or to the more casual, yoga pants, or to the sport bra, or to the casual shirt, and extending that lingerie line out to that?
Well, my lingerie has a tendency to go through and out and about because a lot of people wear sexy lingerie with their jeans and out and about, and I have a couple of pieces that go with that. But I'm just going to enhance that more.
Awesome. And how quickly, after you started your line, how quickly was that turnaround that you, as far as your website and being able to get everything live?
Well, it's taken 3 years before I did L.A. Fashion Week.
But really, you think about it, it's not that long. Really, when you think about it, it's not that long.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess everything is debatable.
Yeah.
It's called patience.
Yeah.
Something I'm lacking in.
Well, it's patience and persistence and passion, right? And
yes.
ambition and believing in yourself too. But it's also about keeping the passion alive and being
directed.
Yes.
Keeping your direction.
Yes, and your focus.
Yes.
So all of that together. But I think in 3 years, I think you've done quite a bit. 12 pieces, your own website, you're at LA Fashion Week, you have rave reviews about your line, and you've done that in 3 years.
Thank you.
That deserves a holla. Give me a fist bump.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for being with us today.
Okay.
I appreciate it. It's been a pleasure. You've been a pleasure to work with.